שמש תמיד זורחת מעל המוזיקה המשובחת שלה, אחת הלהקות הענקיות ביותר של שנות ה-80 וה-90, בענף הייצוא המוביל של נורווגיה. נחתה אמש בישראל לקראת הופעה באמפי פארק רעננה ביום חמישי. אנחנו מתרגשים מאוד לארח אותם כאן, באולפן וואלה ניוז. Aloha and thank you for coming to Israel.
Pleasure.
What took you so long to come to Israel?
I don't think we were invited before.
You've been in the music business for many years. What, in your opinion, in the music and entertainment business was better years ago and now lost? And what do you think is better today?
You have good music and bad music. And that's the same. I don't know what is better and what is not so good. I couldn't tell you really. It is what it is at any time of the day, so to speak.
But of course, the industry, the music industry, has totally changed. It's upside down now. From we started with cassettes and went to CDs, and now all the digital downloads and stuff. So we've kind of been through the whole trip in a way, and we've seen it change drastically.
But essentially, it's whether you connect with people or not really.
The singer Lord unfortunately canceled a concert in Israel because of the BDS. Messi and the Argentinian football team canceled their game in Israel as well. You have been pressurized to cancel your show here. Why did you need this headache?
I believe that the world is full of nice people trying their best to make the world a nicer place, and they just happen to disagree with the methods of making positive change. For us, we think the most positive we can do is go wherever, whenever, and play to our fans. We're not here to support or protest anything. We're here to connect with people we've made music for that has hopefully meant something to them. So for us, it's a very simple choice.
Did the BDS activities connect with you or talked with you?
They're against us coming, and we disagree with their way of doing things. If we were to boycott for reasons here, where do we stop? There are so many countries you would boycott in the end, and I personally don't believe that it's right. It was not a difficult decision to come.
Morten, your brother is a historian that has written a book about the recent Jewish history and the origin of Zionists. Do you feel any special connection to Israel or to the Judaism?
Well, we grew up Christians, which is our religion, where I come from. And it's deeply connected to Israel, to the history of this land, this territory, and the people. So there's a deep connection in that sense.
Your strongest fan base, 30-something years ago, they were teenagers who hanged your posters in the room. Today, they are over 30. How do you see the interaction today compared to when you started?
I mean, I think we've had the privilege of having a fan base that has grown and expanded over the years. Also, in terms of what kind of people listen to our music, there's young people, older people, all kinds of people. And for us, it's just a huge privilege to be here 30 years after we had a breakthrough and still be able to perform the music that we're passionate about to people who come and see us play.
Take on me, to be honest, are you not tired of singing it sometimes?
Well, are you tired of hearing it sometimes? It's the same with any song or anything really that latches on to society on that level. It's at times it's incessant and you get too much of it, and we've had too much of it from time to time. We've been sick of it, and then we've kind of rediscovered it ourselves, and I think we're at peace with it. Are we?
Yeah. But I think that's also the fun part of going on tour, is that you can dress up the old songs in a different way. You can rediscover them, and I think we're doing that on this tour. When we do old songs, we might put a different spin on it. So they do get a fresh face or a little facelift.
As a band, you had splits and comebacks along the years. Max, I think you said the split was great. What did you mean?
I don't think we started out planning that we would stop and start. It just happened along the way, and I think it just comes from a need to challenge the formula and do other things, find inspiration in other collaborations or other settings, and I think it has brought a lot of energy to the band over the years. So we won't know what it would have been like if we hadn't had those stops. But the fact is, we're still here after taking our long or short breaks over the years, and I think it's our history. It's how we ended up doing it, and I don't think the band is poorer for it. I think we're richer for it.
You have performed a few times at the Nobel Prize Award ceremony. Do you think pop music can contribute to peace?
I think it can contribute to people talking together and people coming together. And I think that's the primary function of music as a language, is to bring people from different parts of the world together to celebrate that moment or that common bond. So in some small way, music, if music is meaningful in your life and you find someone else who is perhaps totally different from yourself enjoying the same music, that's a common bond, and that's a start.
The Me Too campaign, what do you think about that?
It's been a long time coming.
What do you mean?
No, I mean it's
proven to be a necessity. It's proven to be necessary.
yeah.
But it's also a complex thing, It's not an easy. There are side effects to it that are not good. So you have to have a clear head about it. It can scare good people, good men, from any natural sensitive or sensible type of connection with women.
But fundamentally, it's about people abusing their power towards women, and that is something that we're from a part of the world where gender equality has been very high on the agenda since the 70s. So for us, it's of course we support exposure of abuse of power in any shape or form. So that's at the core of it.
That's at the core of it.
Do you have any regrets, personally or professionally?
No,
Nothing?
not that I can
Not
think
at all?
of.
Morten?
No, sorry to disappoint you there. Paul, can you help him?
Yeah. Regrets are good. Regrets pushes you forward. It just sort of makes you, keep rocking.
Being famous, what are the benefits and what are the disadvantages?
Being famous makes you an outcast of society. That's the disadvantage. It disconnects you from social interaction to quite an extent, to a large extent. Because you are something else. You're not part of the group, but you belong to the group. But you're not part of it.
And that's the positive side.
Thank you so much for coming here. We are looking forward to your concert.
All right, thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks.